love. Good morning. There's Loudy love, my beautiful bird. Yeah, Loudy. Early morning. Morning, Fenster. Loudy love. Jesus Christ, people. Huh? Drama. Drama. Loudy love's like, what's going on? She took his keys. Oh, yeah. Good morning, J Ro. How are you? Okay, gotta change my music. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Started with a little drama over there. You guys hear him? I guess she took his key. She went running that way, the other way, yelling and screaming, and now he's yelling because she took his keys. Have you been busy? Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here. Oh, they're mating. Uh oh. We got bird mating. How early? It's Vegas. It's 24 hours. Uh oh, they're making out. They're making out. Oh, what? Oh, it's a force. What's going on? Birds are making out. They're trying to make a baby. See, I'm telling you. And you got people yelling in the middle of the street. There's Birdie Love. This is Vegas, so drama's 24/7. It's like a novella. I swear, looking outside my window, looking outside my window is like watching TV. There's like crime, there's drama, there's police chase, there's I don't know, comedy, National Geographic. No, I wasn't able to see the moon last. I was looking for the moon, and I couldn't find it. But I didn't really go outside. I just went outside my screen door, and I guess it's in the other side because I didn't see it on my side, so I missed it. Good morning, Abel. How are you? Good news is that my house is still here. It didn't burn down yesterday. I think that's the funniest. My son said that's the funniest birthday shit he ever had. I swear. You guys are gonna be over 100? Almost 100. Okay. We're cooling down. Well, we're a little bit. It's weird because everybody, like I've seen people's weather. Everybody's like high of like 100, burning down the house. Yeah, happy birthday. We're burning down the house, but we're like on the 90s, which is amazing. So here's our 5-day forecast. Damn, bus, slow down. What are you in a hurry for? So right now we are at 75 degrees, 95 today. And then here's our 5 day forecast. 95, 98, and then goes up to 100. So it's normal. When I got that feeling. 5:26 a.m. sunrise, 8:01 p.m. sunset. Hey, I did not know that the candles that my dad got were like, those infinity candles where it doesn't, when you keep on blowing it, it'll become worse. I was like, what the hell's going on? Because it got worse and worse and worse, and it was just funny. That was the funniest birthday ever. But I gotta thank everybody who sent my son birthday wishes and sent him some money, and Kitty Cat sent some what do you call this? Some cupcakes and chocolate and balloon. So it was pretty cool. He enjoyed his birthday. So thank you everybody who was there yesterday too, who's been greeting him. I know some people were messaging him on Messenger and stuff like that. So thank you everybody. Made it special for him. Right? And after all that, we were like, wait, did we even sing happy birthday? No, it was like our happy birthday got cut to blow the cake, hurry up, it's burning. That was the funniest stuff ever. Like, hurry up, blow the cake down before the alarm started to go off. I'm like, oh shit. That was so funny. I swear, the funniest shit ever. Look, this gazelle right here next to me makes me want to work out right now. I swear it does. It's like telling me, you need to work out. I couldn't sleep last night. Well, I slept like at 2 o'clock, 2:30, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect song. This is the song for the sunrise. Oh yeah, did I don't know if J Rose cat came back home. Butterball. Hello, the sun is up. Where are you? Come and dancing over you. Hello. Everybody still eyebrows. Abe, that was funny as hell. I couldn't help them. Well, I did get water so they could put the the candles, and I don't know. I couldn't stop laughing. That was just so funny. Butterball returned. That's awesome. I'm happy. I knew he was gonna come back. I knew she was gonna come back. Actually, you know what? What's funny is that we have a stray cat here that looks like Butterball. So I was like, yesterday when I was looking outside, I was like, that looks like Butterball. What is she doing over here? That was funny. But I'm glad she's back. Dumaan lang, nagustuhan ko. Magandang araw, 71 Cowboy. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Uh-oh, Janet Ayer's here. Here we go. Want to see Janet Ayer? It's coming. Hold on. Where'd you go? There you are. Say bye, everybody. All right, the sun's coming up. Got all my birds here. I'm gonna take a video. I'll be right back. Enjoy the sunrise. Go ahead. You could drop anything you want. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You could drop whatever you want. Share Bear, good morning. Have a good day, Fencer. You're welcome. We're gonna have a second sunrise. The first sunrise came by already. Second one will be behind these clouds right here. I like your new profile picture, 7-1 Cowboys. You have a great day too. Seventy-one, 73 degrees, huh? I seriously feel like working out right now. This thing is tempting me to work out. A workout stream. Just kidding. Happy birthday to everybody who has a birthday today. I know yesterday was my son's birthday. Also, it was Mai's birthday. I think it was also Amy Sturgis from TNA Adventures' birthday yesterday, I believe. I think that it was her birthday too yesterday. Today is also, hi, Devstick. Today is also Mike Tyson's birthday. He turned 60 years old. Happy birthday to Mike Tyson. Cody Rhodes for the wrestlers. Cody Rhodes turns 40 today. Wow, I feel old. I'm older than Cody Rhodes? That's crazy. Okay. Michael Phelps is 40 today. I really feel old. Oh, my son's home. Fantasia Barreno, she's 41. She's a singer. Cole Swindell, he's 42. He's a country singer. John Vaughn's 32. He's a pop singer. Marlon Jackson's 42. Football player. Vincent D'Onofrio. He's also from Law and Order, 66. Got a pizza and a bunch of sodas? Son is home. And then Phil Anselmo. He is 57 years old. He's a metal singer. I don't believe it. Social media day? Yeah, you missed the first sunrise. The second one should be coming up. Oh. The second sunrise should be coming up because it's hiding behind all this clouds over here. How are you, Mike? Hi, Mike. Hi, Seamus. National Today. Yeah, they had a party here yesterday. You saw it? Everybody was out here yesterday. They had a party here yesterday. A Thai party for your birthday. They had a party that we didn't burn the house down. Just kidding. That was so funny. Oh, there's the second sunrise, everybody. I told you there was a second sunrise. That sucks. I missed the strawberry moon yesterday. What the hell? Are y'all taking a dump over here? Crazy birds. As long as you don't take a dump on my head, birds. Y'all could dump wherever you want. That's beautiful. Hi, birdie love. Good morning. Morning, squawkers. Morning, naughty love. All right. What happened to my music? Okay. DJ, what's wrong with my music? I gotta pay bills today. I got a lot of things to do today too, so I might cut my sunrise short today because I got a lot of stuff to do. But we're good for now. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. No, I don't want to know nothing about what is going on with this thing. Paula, good morning. How are you? All right, let's look at what we're celebrating today. Because my song, my stupid commercial BS. We got. Okay, hold on a second. It's National Today's that's messing me up right now. International Asteroid Day. I gotta zoom out a little bit. It's International Asteroid Day, Armed Forces Day in Guatemala, Clean Your Disposal Day. I thought you were supposed to clean your disposal every day so it won't stink up, but whatever. Congo Independence Day, International Day of Parliamentarism, National Corvette Day. If you have a Corvette, go ahead and drive it today. National Meteor Watch Day. I guess we're having Meteor Watch today. National OOTD Day. Philippine Spanish Friendship Day. Like Mike said, Social Media Day. And that's pretty much it. So I guess if you guys see any meteor showers, it should be today. I missed yesterday's strawberry moon. I wasn't able to see it at all. Any of you guys saw the strawberry moon yesterday? Why do I feel like I'm screaming? What the fuck? Paula, how are you? And Spandex Nation was back yesterday. I was watching Karina Bermuda. She was live yesterday with Spandex Nation. I don't know who else was live yesterday, but Steve was live yesterday. You too, Julia. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. No, you didn't get to see the moon. I didn't get to see either. The DJ's playing random songs. I don't control it, so. So I guess there's this thing that's going around about this Ring of Fire earthquake because there's like earthquakes literally in a circle, like a U shape that they're saying. It's Venezuela, Philippines, California. There's other places too that had earthquakes, and they're all like 7.5, 7.8 earthquakes. I know Venezuela, it's still rising. Um, I believe one of the I don't know if it's soccer player or football player. One of the athletes' family recently they just found his wife and kids, you know, unalive. So prayers to his family. I know it was all over the news. I didn't really pay attention as much. Like, I think there's like a lot of aftershocks too, I believe, that's been going on. So right now it's 1700 unalive and rising. So prayers to Venezuela. Philippines just had an earthquake too, 7.8. The We had an earthquake here too, but we didn't feel it whatsoever. So I don't know. But yeah, prayers for everybody in Venezuela and everybody else who's affected by this earthquakes. And there's like, I believe they said it's 65,000 people that are missing in Venezuela and 1,700 people that are unalive. So, Kids World, good morning. How are you? Both dogs are sleeping. Hi, Twitter bird. Good morning, Twitter. That's a lot of people, huh? Yeah. 65,000 are missing because I don't know if you've seen the videos. Like buildings, like apartment buildings were falling down. Yes, he does. He does catnips. I'm trying to get him like the real catnip, like the grass. But somehow every time I try to order, it's always gone. So he actually came outside yesterday. He ran outside with all that chaos. He ran outside and he's like, I'm out of here. But yeah, he went back inside. Geraldine, good morning from Terlingua, Texas. You got rain? Can you send the rain over here? We need lots of rain. I know a lot of people don't like rain because here's the thing. People don't like rain here in Vegas because of the humidity, but we need the rain though. So we need at least one good rain. But a lot of people don't like rain. They're like, no, we don't want the rain. Just keep the hot weather. I'm like, but we need the rain because we're running out of water in. And I could. What the hell's that? Oh, with all those power outages that we're getting, it's because of you know the turbine over there at the what do you call this? The Hoover Dam. They had shut down already like five or six power station, so they're running like you know literally slowly by slowly it's shutting down because they don't have that much water anymore. You was on 100, 110 and it rained, dropped like 85. It was nice. That's nice. I'm wearing a sweater right now because it's 73 degrees here in Las Vegas right now. The high is 95, so it's good. We had a little bit of breeze today too, which is good. Oh, did you get your Starlink, Daryl? I remember last time you were talking about getting your Starlink. Speaking of Starlink, Starlink is also powered by T-Mobile, and I have T-Mobile. And I have one of the features that are in my phone is Starlink, I guess, for like, I don't know, long distance, I guess, or whatever it is. But I'm waiting for like the team. We're waiting for the home internet because if we get the home internet, it'll be like only $20 added to our account. So, and it's 5G. But yeah, the internet we have right now sucks. CenturyLink sucks. They gotta do better. I'm sorry, but like, how could you not have that much? They only had okay. The last time they came here twice, and they couldn't fix the internet. So my internet is only running in one line. It's supposed to be running in two lines because I have fast internet. We're paying for fast internet, and right now they're saying it's running in one, and they don't want to lower you know, they don't want to lower it because it's hard to put it back up. Either or, they're being lazy. They're like, oh, we can't find the box to fix the problem, blah blah blah. And if they do fix it, they're gonna charge extra $100. And I'm like, this is just stupid. It's always an excuse or whatever it is. So, Kevin, good morning. You're going DoorDash. Hopefully, you make a lot of money today. Oh, you got your starting. That's good. I'm just chatting over here, like. It's it's actually good today, Kevin. Today's a good day to go door dashing because it's only 95, give or take. It's good weather. I'm wearing a sweater. I'm not. I'm wearing Yeah, I'm wearing a sweater. So if I still had my car, I would be door dashing right now, or I'll be doing something. Probably doing the Walmart delivery. Shout out to my friend Dory Day. She asked me the other day if I wanted to link up with her and do like a collab or something. And I said, yeah, that sounds good. She's awesome. I love Dory Day. She's been around for a while now. She's like I only found her on TikTok and she has a big following. She has also a big following on Facebook and other social media. She does do like Uber rides and stuff like that, but she also has like private rides. So, you know, for like executive private pickup and stuff like that. So, she's an awesome person. She also does like community work and, she feeds the homeless and she's just an amazing person. Also, Ben. Ben is the founder of Volunteers of Vegas. I did a volunteering with him and the crew during, what was it, Thanksgiving? It was fun. I mean, from when I started with them, they were still a small organization, and now they're just growing every single day. So I'm really proud of Ben. Ben's awesome, and the whole crew is awesome. You're doing such an amazing job, volunteering and helping other people. That's actually what I wanted to do more is do more volunteering, but I'm limited to what I could do right now. I'm doing a lot in this neighborhood as it is, so I gotta work on myself more too. Still a lot of things to do. Still a lot of transformation that I have to do with myself. But health wise, I think I'm getting a lot better. Knock on wood. And making a lot of changes in my life. I believe in this. If I stay away from stress, the better I am. Because stress like affects your mental, physical, and spiritual being. And the more you're away from stress, the better your life is, the better your health is, and everything else. Because like stress is a silent killer. So as much as possible, protect your peace at all time. It's good for your health. But what's everybody up to today? What's today's plan? Today I got I gotta work with the seniors today. I gotta help out, pay bills and groceries and stuff like that. I gotta work on. I still haven't worked on Midgie's page. I know I've been slowly putting something up, but I had a lot in my mind. Still trying to turn off whatever is in my head. It's just a lot. We got a lot of festivals coming up. Granny Fest, you know, it's coming up. We also have Real Bronze birthday coming up next month, right? It is next month. Loonfest. Next month is Loonfest. So, you know, stay tuned for that one. You got to see Coach, Braun, and that's where I met Hey Cushy. I met I met a lot of incredible people at Loonfest. So yeah, I think 17, 18, 19. I think it's something like that. He also has amazing drone videos. If you guys haven't seen his videos, he has drone videos in Detroit, and also like he does live streams, you know, by the water. Basically, it's like the border of Canada and Detroit and stuff. What the hell? Stay home, watch TV, YouTube. Typical day. Oh man, I need to go to a chiropractor. I really do. I need to get adjusted because like my bones are cracking. I have neck issues, back issues. I just need to get adjusted. My body's so compressed. It needs to be decompressed. So that's one main goal I have because I know if I get decompressed, I will be fine. This headache will disappear, my body ache will disappear, and I'm be able to breathe again. You know what a lot of people have been seeing too is unidentified object in the sky. And I was like, what the hell are you guys seeing? The reason why I brought that up because I see something that's just hovering and I don't know what the hell that is. It's not a plane. It must be a drone. And it just disappeared. I was just talking about it and it just disappeared right in front of me. But a lot of people have been seeing this unidentified object that's flying in the sky. People said it's not a drone, it's not a plane, it's not a military thing. Because literally, I just saw it and it disappeared. That was just weird. But I'm figuring this out. All this stuff that's happening, this natural disaster. Hi, Birdie Love. All this natural disaster. I think the world is resetting. It just needs a big reset because of all this negative stuff that's going on. We just need a big reset. I wish we had like that. You know the remote control to fast forward, to reset. ET like visits. I know he does. I'm still waiting for the mothership to come get me. I need a vacation, but there's no probing allowed. Period. I'm gonna fight somebody with that. I just need a free trip in outer space or something. Oh my! I know. I just said that my house is still here. It's not burned down. I don't think this house will ever burn. The only thing will burn down is the roof, because everything else is cement in this house. Everything's like cement. But that was the funniest thing ever. That is the most memorable birthday we could ever have. It was the funniest birthday. But I appreciate you guys, all of you who greeted him happy birthday, people that has sent, you know, money to him and Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat surprised him with I was looking I look because I'm sitting by my window and I see everything that happens in my window, like outside the window. And I see this guy and girl come out with a balloon and groceries and I'm like, oh, somebody else has a birthday or whatever. And then all of a sudden I see them in front of our door, and I said, "Oh, somebody had got something for my son." And the first thing I thought of was Kitty Cat, and it was her. She did send him a balloon and some cupcakes and chocolate and pizzas and stuff like that. So, thank you, Kitty Cat. I think she's at work right now. Beef jerkies and butts. What the fuck? Hey, you never know, Abe. Really, you never know. We might be walking around. We probably know an alien that, out there. We're probably walking around next to them or something, and we don't even know that they're aliens. I get along with everybody, so I'll probably get along with the aliens too. I don't know. Just saying. Oh, I hate that word, by the way. I'm trying to get that phrase out of my, vocabulary. Just saying, because of somebody. Have you seen the guitar on the strip? That thing is huge. It's literally covering the whole strip. Like the first thing you see, usually when the first thing you come to Vegas, what's the first thing you see is the pyramid, right? That's the first thing you see is that pyramid. Now when you hit Vegas, like literally Las Vegas Strip, first thing you see is the freaking guitar. I can't wait till it starts to light when it starts to light up and stuff like that. Vegas is evolving every single day. It's changing a lot. Like our weather changes a lot too. I like this weather though right now. I'm enjoying this weather. Suresh Campbell, good morning, my friend. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. I said for you. I don't know why I said for you. You're hanging in the AC. It's 90s. Yeah, right now it's 73 here in Las Vegas, and then later on we'll be hitting 95. So high humidity. Oh, yeah. I know it's raining. It's raining in Texas, Terlingo, Texas. It's raining. I know in Philippines it's raining too. Some parts of the world is snowing actually right now, so it's crazy even. I've seen a lot of reels where some places is like snowing like crazy. Even it snowed in California one day. Somebody was like, they're like, why is it snowing? And it was snowing in California. I was like, what the hell? It's like 100 something and it's snowing. Gotta stretch. Oh, I need to. This thing's annoying me. Whatever this is on the table, it's this carpet that has like red felt in it, and it's stuck on my jacket right now. My sweater. Hi, birdie love. You can hear the chime bells, huh? Sounds so pretty. Oh yeah, yesterday was fun because yesterday I should have recorded it. I was standing outside my window, well, my side window, and the cyber truck, the police cyber truck, rolled in. I said, "Oh, it's pretty cool." And here comes out a robot, those robo dogs, and the robo regular robot, whatever you call them, AI robot, and like people were talking to them, taking a picture and stuff, but like I don't know, they were just here, just chilling, talking to people and stuff. I guess they were mapping the place or whatever. But it's kind of weird seeing the officer next to the robo dog, and then the robot, and they were dressed up like the canine. I guess they call it the canine dog robot. We're hitting the Terminator age or whatever it is, the AI age. It'll be crazy to see like AI robots everywhere. What's the name of that movie with Will Smith? That's what it reminded me of. Because the police station's really down the street from me and stuff. And I guess they were just doing like roaming around the neighborhood, just mapping up the place, and then the drones were out yesterday too. Because there was a lot of fireworks and I don't know what was going on in the neighborhood. There was a lot of stuff going on last night. iRobot, yep, that's the one. That's exactly what the robot reminded me of. And mind you, for people who are hating on the Cybertrucks and all these robot stuff, they're like Vegas shouldn't be spending money on these stuff. They're not spending money on it. It was donated to them. So just letting people know, Vegas did not spend money on them. They were donated to them. So because a lot of people are like so angry, like they're like, why is Vegas spending money on Cybertrucks and robots and this and that? They they didn't spend money. It was donated to them. So that's the difference. I don't know why there's so many people over here who live here who are hating. They're complaining about so many stuff. Like, if you're complaining so much, why don't you just move? They're like complaining about Vegas. They're complaining about people. They're complaining about everything. And I'm like, why can't you just, if you don't like it, then move. All I heard yesterday, all I saw yesterday, people's posts about why is it so hot in Vegas. I'm like, you live in a desert, first of all. Do your research before you move here. It's expected to be hot, period. And you're complaining why people don't socialize. Because people work and people really don't socialize at all. They have priorities. They have their kids or have their family. They have bills to pay. And honestly, you can't really trust that much people here. That's all I gotta say about that. That's why a lot of people here don't trust one another. The robots. Hey, there's this one robot though. He's on Fremont Street all the time, partying with everybody. So instead of complaining, find a solution. You know, find a solution to the problem. Simple as that. I shouldn't say simple as that because a lot of people can't do that themselves. It's tough. It's hard for it's really hard for a lot of people to hold themselves accountable, not accountable. I said I said cannibal. What the hell? Accountable for their actions, and they love blaming other people or situations and stuff. But that's just simple life. I guess it's life that we're living right now in this world. It's easy for people to blame other people. Yeah, it is. It is. Because people only see, like, when people come here, they only see the strip. They only see the strip and they only see downtown. That's pretty much it. They think that's all Vegas. That's it. But there's more to it. There's a lot more to Vegas. And like people think like, oh, people are good over there in Vegas, but not really. People are struggling. No matter how much job openings there are, no matter how many openings, new hotels and stuff like that, there's still a lot of people who don't have a job or can't get a job because they have raised the bar of, what they want, who they want, how they should look like, what qualifications you should have. It's just a lot of, red tapes and stuff like that. So literally, some people are working pretty much every day or working two, three jobs just to survive. Blueberry Hill, oh yeah. When I used to live down Maryland Parkway by the Boulevard Mall. I used to go to that Blueberry Hill right down there on Flamingo. They're really good too. And nowadays there's so many donut shops that are popping in. Like every day I'm looking at the reels. There's a new donut shop that's just open. There's a new thing that's just opening, and I'm like, how many donut shops are here in Vegas? A lot. The Hawaiian culture though is growing here in Vegas. That I know, because nowadays I'm getting a lot of I've seen a lot, or I know a lot of people who are Hawaiian descent, since it's a night island, you know. And I do have a ohana. I do have a family. I have an extended family, which is like, through my dad's side, and then also here, which is my oldest son's ex girlfriend's family. They became my family too. So, but the blueberry. What do you eat at Blueberry Hill, Suresh? What's your favorite? What is your go-to? The blueberry pancakes? Yeah. Hi, Birdie Love. Good morning, Mama. You good? 91,300 people in Las Vegas live below the federal poverty. Yeah, very true. Yeah, the omelet house is good too. When I first moved here, or before I moved here, I used to go to all these restaurants before I started YouTube or TikTok, or else I would have been doing a lot of content like that. But I'm not an influencer, so nor do I want to be an influencer. Period. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not for me. I'm just low key myself, enjoying the sunrise. That's it. I am somebody, but I'm not. I don't like being out there. Yeah, yeah, Abe. That is 5%. What was it? Hold on. Hey, what the heck? Where did that come from? That was weird. Delete. There goes the sprinklers. Pretty soon we can't have any more sprinklers. If I could find them. Oh, here it is. Sin City born and raised. That's his name. Just a small town girl. Living in the 14%? I hate math, so I trust y'all. I wonder how PK and Miss K are doing. Hopefully they're doing okay. I miss their faces. I see a lot of Vegas Hot Mama. She's doing very well though. She's actually really doing. She's doing very well. I miss my heart tree. I really do. Right now it's a big bush. Like my heart tree. Now it's a bush. My heart tree's gone. I miss my heart tree. And you know what? I've learned to. Well, I already knew this, but a lot of people isolate themselves. They enjoy isolation. It's a thing now. Back from meeting. How's the meeting, Mike? A lot of people around my age or so, or who live in Vegas, love to isolate. Because I'll ask people, what are you going to do today? Or are you going out for the weekend? Or this and that. Everybody says, no, I'm isolating. I'm staying home. I'm watching TV. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Nothing to do with going outside or any of that. They're like, no, I'm past going out and this and that. But like, a lot of people just wants to stay home. Don't stop believing. Uh-oh. No fighting. Oh no, they're trying to get it on. Sorry. Yeah, very true. That's my zip code. The most interesting part of the city, I would say, if you're ballsy enough to go down that way, especially at night, which I don't suggest, is Twain and Swenson. Everything down Twain is interesting, and Swenson. You could just be out there and see everything. Maybe an episode of Cops or Tweaker Nation or yeah, there's a lot of things going on down that way. I used to live down that way, so it's like it's entertaining, animated. It's everything. If you're not used to that type of environment, then you shouldn't go that way. Because I've heard a lot of people say, they're walking from the strip and they end up walking down that area and they get scared because or they get robbed or whatever. It's because you're in the wrong part of the city. Don't go past, you know, that area right there, especially late at night. If you don't know the place, then don't. Because people will know you're a tourist. Trust me, they do. People know you're a tourist because the way you act, the way you move, they just know. It hits hard rock. What? I gotta pay a lot of bills today. Jeez. Look forward to it. Mike, and then they'll ask you, so do you smoke? That's what, hey, they think that you smoke, okay? Because people ask you for lighters, right? There you go, Mike. See, Mike is thinking smarter. And you know, most of the time, they will give you that dollar because people watch out for each other out on the streets. I'm telling you that right now. People watch each other, they take care of each other on the streets. So, like, you say, hey, you got a dollar, a quarter, they will give it to you. Or what you could do is you could act crazy, talk to yourself, and yell and scream, and yeah, then they know you're, don't mess with that person because that girl's crazy. Just start talking to yourself, start fighting with yourself. They'll leave you alone, or you probably go to jail. I don't know, one of those times. See, I told you. I remember. I remember you telling me that, especially when you're walking down that way, going down that street right there on Main. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. Cause like I know a lot of people now in that area, and I used to hate walking down that way because it's not because like I do have a stalker who's out there. He's still out there, but like they know they knew I smoked, cigarettes, and I only smoked Newports back then. So every time I walk down there, everybody's asking for a cigarette. And me being nice, I'm like, yeah, okay, here, whatever. At that time, I'm like, I'm out of cigarettes, and I had to get more cigarettes, and then it got too expensive. To a point, I'm like, you know, sorry, I can't. It's too expensive, or I don't sell cancer, like stupid stuff like that. Start twitching and nodding. Yeah, if you start acting crazy, then people will be like, oh no, stay away from that person. Yeah, and then when you're out of that area, oh yeah, Hard Rock Hotel, of course. It's getting bigger every day. It's pretty much blocking the Trump Tower and everything else. So, and they're not done yet. They are not done yet. Yeah, you do. If you look like a target, you are a target. Especially if you're like bratty and you act like you're better than everybody. Trust me. They're like, all right, you're gonna act like you're better than everyone. Guess what? We're gonna get you. And if they're not gonna get you, they're gonna tell other people, hey, you see that person right there? Go get them, and they will get them. East Fremont past Container Park is scary. Yeah, at night, especially if you don't. It could be scary if you don't know the area. If you don't know anybody, then yeah, I suggest not to go down that way. I live past that way, but I mean, I'm used to it walking down that way. But I will tell you right now, anything past 15th Street, 1 5, 15th Street is a dangerous area. So you're good around that area, but don't go down 15th Street unless unless you know somebody down that way. I feel safe walking around the streets because I know the streets. I know people around here. I know a lot of, people who are, well respected in the streets. I say just if you're walking down the street, be aware where you're going. Be mindful and respectful. Don't record nobody. If you see something going down, just keep on walking. Walk with a purpose. Carry a flashlight. And that's it. Don't go any places that you are not, you know, familiar with. And don't go alone. So, that's all. Oh, I know you guys did. You guys actually passed by my house, Mike. I remember you, Irving, Sinclair, all of you guys. You guys were up there on that hill where the cops all showed up. You're literally down the street from where I am. Seriously, it's Cashman or something like that. Cashman's just down the street from me. Really, you guys were really close by to where I was. Because I'm right in the middle of everything. Literally middle of everything. Because I remember when I was watching you guys passed this freeway and the underpass. That's pretty much where I live down that way. So yeah, that's true, Dusty. In California, yeah, I lived in Normandy, like down that way, at Normandy and Lafayette and Normandy. If people knew California, Lafayette and Normandy is like, you know, the place where a lot of stuff happens. But like, I live down that way, and then also I worked in Inglewood and Compton down that way too. So I knew a lot of people everywhere, and I also worked in Long Beach too. I knew some Piru people. You have the Crips, the Bloods, and then Piru. I knew a lot of them, so it's like, and they come to the track. They like they like the horse tracks, the race tracks. Hi, Twitter bird. I think anybody who went to the county jail or like detention center that I knew always called me because they knew that I knew people so they could get protected. But like, it was just my nature to make friends with everybody. Like, I knew how to adapt and to get along with people. The bird calls. But yeah, like, I just got along with everybody. And I knew how to calm down. Like, there's people who are scared, and I was like, all right, all you have to do is survive. I was on survival mode most of the time. But yeah, it's not only like, so a lot of people are saying, oh, it's so dangerous in Vegas, I don't want to go there. But you really need to pay attention. Seriously. It's not only Vegas is dangerous, everywhere else in the world is dangerous. You just gotta really pay attention and not like, put your guard down. You gotta really pay attention. But yeah, it's pretty out here though. It's starting to get hot though. Starting to get hot. Oh, I'm still working on that coloring book. Oh my god. Do you know the dilemma I have right now on that coloring book? Because it has a lot of components to it. So I'm having a hard time putting it together because the only thing I've done are the letters. But the things around the letters, there's a lot of components to it. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. Like my brain was working overtime. I'm like, okay, which one do I color first, and what, what color I'm gonna use. It's just a lot. It's supposed to be stress free, but it wasn't. For me, nothing stress free me. It's like everything's like stressful. I think the only thing that's non stressful for me is music and the sunrise. And now she like just I don't you didn't see her, but she said hi to me and she didn't come up here and bother me because she knows not to bother me anymore because I told her like I really can't deal with your loudness and stuff. It's just I can't do it. I'm nice to a point, but I'll straight up tell you to just stop. Sometimes I'm just too nice. I don't know. What the hell is that bed doing over there? All right, let me move because it's starting to get hot. I gotta move over there. Okay. It is too hot over there. Okay. But I do agree with Kate's World though. Anything past Container Park late at night, don't go over there unless you're with somebody. Unless you know somebody who lives down that area. Especially if you're a girl. Don't go by yourself. You could actually ask the security to walk you. So I think that's where Susie lives in Philly. Philadelphia. I still want to go to Boston though. Boston, New York. Um, where else? Back in the Philippines. Maybe one day. I just want to take a road trip. I think I want to visit my friend. She lives in Texas though. I know a lot of people who live in Texas. I know one of my friends is going down to California. And he works like every single day and he's like, I can't wait to go to California. I think that's where everybody wants to go to. Like if they want to take a break from Vegas, they go to Cali. What else? It's only 6:41. That's crazy. Oh yeah, life goes on. Can you believe it? Today is the last Tuesday of the month. Because tomorrow is the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. First of the month, people don't like it because they get, bills need to be paid, rent needs to be paid, car payments, all that. So when the first of the month hits, people are broke. But shout out to Susie though. I haven't seen Susie in a while. I know she's busy. I know a lot of people are busy. People have been messaging me saying that they do listen in sometimes or they, pop in to check what's going on. And I appreciate that. I really do. I know everybody has a life outside YouTube, like I said. So, oh, the birds are wilding out right now. What's going on? No, not yet. After this one, I'll play. Oh, the birds are all crazy. There goes my dad.
Why you go walk, get water by yourself? Brittany, you go. Shut up.
He's telling the plants, why don't you go walk and get your own water? That's funny. This thing's growing. You can see it's growing every single day. He was just talking to the plants right now. My dad's like, why can't you go get your own water? Why you have to wait for me to get your water? Imagine if the plants went to go get their own water. Well, it's growing. We have our neighbors. My neighbors, they come by. They're from Argentina, and they come and cut, you know, get some of these cactus to barbecue and cook. So, and it's growing every single day. Every day it's growing. If you know how to cook it, it's good. Yeah, that's what I like about you. I miss my other gimbal. Well, actually, my other tripod. I mean, I like this tripod, but I had another one that was like the one I used to. That's Hell's Angel. Hell's Angel is down the street from here. They have a compound right in the middle on Bonanza, and it's close to Eastern, but they do have a compound right there, and there's a lot of them. A lot of them stay there. I know some of them are in there. My my friend. Good morning, Linda. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you, Linda? Oh, Lottie love.
Hey, Eddie, from your pet.
How's your day, Linda? Yeah, just I'm dealing with this neck problem I have that since yesterday. It would calm down and then like it'll come back again. I think I just need to get adjusted. That's what it is. Cause I'm so compressed. Just the way I was sleeping. You're gonna do some yard work? Okay. How's the weather where you're at? Oh, I just heard my whole neck crack. What the hell? Forever young, I want to be forever young. There's so much I want to do, but it's just I hate this being limited to what I could do. It's cloudy where you at? I know the other day there was a lot of clouds in the sky. There's different shapes of clouds, and I was trying to record it. I took a lot of pictures. I think I posted it. I like it when there's a lot of clouds. But a lot of people don't like the clouds because they think it's gonna start raining and stuff like that. But like, I like it though. If you're into sky, if you're into like Mother Nature and stuff like that, or taking pictures, because I know Miss A does the same thing. She takes picture of the sky and stuff. Yeah, I like looking at the clouds and like looking at the shape, different shapes and sizes, and like sometimes I like looking at it and like guessing what it looks like. Some of them sometimes look like dinosaurs or whatever it is. Different. That's just me. Sometimes it looks like there's a face to it. I don't know. I'm just one of those people who like looking at clouds and looking at the shapes and how it shifts and changes and stuff like that. I just love nature. If I could live anywhere, like I said, I would live in a country, out in the boonies, away from everything. Have some pigs and some cows and some chickens and just out in nature. That would be my ideal place to live in. Not much of the city life and all that. Just away. Yeah, same here. I just love nature. I don't know. Just love nature. I was always a nature person. Like I love the rain. I love like when I got here in the US, I've never seen tornadoes and all that stuff before. So I got into like, storm chasing and stuff like that. And that's one thing I wanted to do, but that was in my bucket list. But like, I think it's beautiful, but it also it's dangerous because it also could destroy somebody's life and could take someone's life. But it's just beautiful how it forms and all that stuff. Cloud formation. I was into science like back then. Science was like my favorite subject, one of the subjects I was. But yeah. And then like in the Philippines, I used to like we would have like a cot outside in a garden, and then we would just sleep outside and I would look at the sky all the time. So I think that's where I got it from. It's like my mom. just nature. I was a nature baby, I guess. Yeah, the storm chasers. Yeah, I know. I love storm chasers. I love watching storm chasing stuff. You're a city boy, but nature on TV sets certain beauty. Yeah, it calms you down. I think like the older you get, the more you appreciate like the peace and quiet. I don't know. For me, I do. Like I love the peace and quiet. I love like the calmness of everything. Love the birds, the animals. I mean, I grew up with like, I had in the Philippines we had a water buffalo. If you guys know what that is, it has those big horns. So I grew up in with with horses and water buffaloes and chickens and pigs and goats, just out there in the plantation and stuff like that. We had a rice plantation. Um, my uncle would go to the to the ocean and get their own fish and stuff like that. And it's not like the regular fishing how people do it. This is like with a net and or like with a spear. That's what they would do. And then my uncle would dive under the sea and get some seaweed, and he would make some seaweed salad and stuff. So everything's like fresh and stuff. Everything we ate was fresh. That's where I grew up in. So like, and I had a horse. Don't know what happened to that horse. I think it's still down there. But like, and I had my own water buffalo. I used to ride the water buffalo, and I would hold on to the horns while it like plows the rice fields and stuff. I had a picture long time ago, but it's all gone now. It was on my storage unit. I had an album with all my pictures. They're all gone. You can get it if you really want. I want to visit Switzerland. That's one of the places I wanted to go, and then Amsterdam. Believe it or not, Antarctica. Weird as that sounds, but I really do. Antarctica. You can get it if you really want. Spain too. Spain looks interesting. If I was able to travel, I would travel. That's all I would do is travel. I know someone who does. That's her job. It's just traveling, and she got paid to travel. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. Try and try, try and try. This is it. Any plans for 4th of July? I might go live during 4th of July because over here, my view, the whole city, does fireworks. And you usually see like everybody doing fireworks over here. And I might do that again. I might go live that day. We will see. That's at nighttime though. But usually during 4th of July, everybody's live. So we will see if I do that. Yeah, she made a lot of, I mean, I think she went all around the world already. Cause she's like an ambassador or something like that. I don't know what she does really, but like she gets paid to travel. So I think she's like she does also like reviews and stuff like that, but not like influence reviews. Like people actually pay her to review like the hotels and stuff like that. Kind of like a secret shopper type of thing, but not I don't know what you call them though. Yeah, I know. Like I could look outside my window and I see fireworks. Like the whole city is lit up when there's fireworks, especially like New Year's too. Same thing. I think I went live New Year's too. 4th of July I went live, and then also New Year's I went live at night. I could just sit out here and just record, or be in my room and just record. Yeah, and then she gets to stay in the places for free. You know, she gets comp rooms, comp airline flights and stuff like that. So she builds up her frequent flyer miles and stuff. So, but I don't know about being a stewardess though. I can't be like nowadays. I can't stay in like like a close. I'm not claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic, but like I'm impatient. I can't be in one place for the longest time. But I could be in my room all day. That's not a problem. But like I'm talking about in public places. I just can't. I have no patience anymore. It's just like people irritate me. A lot of things irritate me. If I'm on the plane, I better be knocked out. Especially like 17-hour flight. That was crazy. I don't even remember it. That's how much I remember being on the plane for 17 hours. Because I was still a little kid back then. Yeah, it is. Because you have to deal with the people. And then, yeah, it is a hard job. But I respect it though. I respect their job. It's a difficult and also dangerous job too. So, come on, you stupid fly. And then back then, I was really quiet. Like, awkwardly quiet. It's because that's how I was. I was always observing, I'm always quiet. If I don't know anybody, I'm always quiet. Like, if it's not my business, I'll be quiet. So it was even like crazy how I got into the hospitality industry because, I was just quiet, period. But like, I learned a lot being out there in the industry and getting to talk and, you know, facing my fear basically. Because after that, like hospitality, I was just like in retail, just like anything and everything around people, and I got used to it. And then when I stopped, I'm back again to not like wanting to be around people. I guess it's because of a lot of things I went through and experienced, and the way people move, and it's just I can't trust people anymore. It's just hard. It's really hard. My thought process is hard. It's really hard to be me. I think my friend was making fun of me because she's like, she'll be talking to me, and then we will be planning like meetup or whatever it is, and then she's like, you are you already planning it in your head? Like, do you have a PowerPoint? Do you have like a contingency plan or an exit plan and all that stuff? I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm already planning in my head. different scenarios and stuff. It's just weird. Okay, thank you, Paula. More than one person is like, oh, she's already planning. Be ready. Because when I start to move, everybody starts to move. And that's how like my friends were around me. They're like, what's wrong? I said, I gotta go. If you want to go now, then go now. If not, don't. They're like, why? What's up? I said, I just feel like something's not gonna, something's wrong and something's about to go down. And usually something does go down after I leave. That's why everybody thought I was a narc for a second. Like when I was out there, people thought I was a narc because I would always know when to leave. They're like, why did you leave that early? Why did you leave before whatever? It's not because of that, it's because I knew, like I had that feeling. When I start getting like that bad vibes and stuff, that's when I move. And my friends follow me. They're like, all right, we'll go. But yeah, everybody thought I was a narc though. I was crazy. But people trusted me though. They trusted me with their life. Those were the good old days though. I mean, even though like it was those times were like trying, it was still like one of the worst, and I don't know how to explain it, but it was one of the worst and also good at the same time because I got to know a lot of people. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to learn about a lot of things, but also I was always in danger in a way. But I always knew how to survive. I always knew how to get out of it. I always knew how to get out of situations or deal with it. You like doing yard work, Paula? So, I've been to Redding, California. I've been to Sacramento. I had friends in Sacramento. They're a bunch of nurses. I went down there on a train with a friend of mine, well, my cousin actually. I went with them to Fresno, and because there were a bunch of nurses, like her friends and stuff. And then I have people in San Francisco, San Diego, Tijuana. Like I have friends everywhere. You're ready for a nap? I know, same here. But I got things to do before that though. Cause I woke up really early. You know when I woke up. I said good morning to you, Mike, at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, posting and stuff. So that's the time I woke up. So now I'm like ready to go to sleep. But I got things to do before that though. I'm up for like the what did they call it? The witching hours. That's the time I'm up. I'm tired. Is Seamus sleeping? You did all the running around yesterday. You got your car done, dentist, charged your car. Then you passed out. He is. That's good. Oh yeah, I know. A couple of times. Well, I didn't. I never had a Tesla, but like a couple of times, I really hate doing smog tests, especially the cars I had back then. You know, I had only like what two brand new cars back then, and the rest of the cars I had were like used cars. So I hated it whenever it was time to do the smog test because I'm always worried that it's not gonna pass and stuff like that. Oh wow, that's a lot of plants, Paula. Lavender smells good. Rosemary, wow. You got fig, pear, lemon. You got like a whole forest up in there. But she has a nice backyard though. I think I've seen it in her pictures. She has a nice backyard. I don't care as long as you. I had what is it? Okay. I put my phone on do not disturb, and I put it now on do not. Okay, hold on. There we go. I got all these notifications. Oh yeah, they are. They are good. The fresh lemons, definitely. I think anything fresh is good. The rainforest. What the hell? Like she has a jungle. That's what she does have. The only thing that she doesn't have is my humping tree over here, the baby making tree. The humping tree, the baby making tree. Imagine she had the rainforest in her house. Kind of reminds me of Rainforest Cafe. That place used to be good before, but like now it's like, ah, it's mid. What's up, Hercules? Like you could get lost in her backyard. Bordello. Yeah, this tree is the oldest tree that there is. So many birds were born in this tree. My neighbor, I'm not joking here. She moved in here and she was right by that tree. Next thing you know, she was pregnant. And I was like, yeah, that tree is just dangerous. She took a picture and she was hugging that tree. And she was with her boyfriend or whatever. And then, she got pregnant. She had a baby. Even my other neighbor, same thing. She got pregnant. She had a baby. Something with that tree. You got a hummingbird feeder too? That's what I need is a hummingbird feeder. I think I've been saying that for a while now. Still didn't get one. Because I do have a hummingbird that comes here all the time. I think you guys seen her. There's two of them that come by and visits once in a while. There's Hercules. There goes Hercules. Hercules. Hi. She's going under. Is she yelling again? Oh, today is a gardening day. Speaking gardening, because I could hear the motor, the gardeners. Have you seen a baby hummingbird, Linda? They're so adorable. Cause I know Lady Luck has a Hi Birdie Love. Lady Luck has a garden, and she was looking in behind her one of her bushes where the hummingbird what do you call this feeder is. And one of the bushes she saw there was like an egg, so it was a nest for the hummingbirds. And then recently they hatched or whatever, the babies were hatched, and they're little tiny fur balls. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I saw it and I was like, they're so adorable. I think Vegas Hot Mama too. She has a lot of hummingbirds in her backyard. Oh, my neck is so sore. Yeah, I do want to see one though, like in person. I think it's so adorable. I've seen a lot of little baby birds right here flying around. They're so cute. They're little tiny birds too. Yeah. It's mating season too for birds, by the way. As you guys saw this morning, they're all on top of each other this morning. Today they're extra today. Yeah, she is. I know somebody, like I've seen somebody's video, the reels, where this hummingbird literally like sits on their head and stuff. Shout out to all the first responders out there. Oh, where did I get cut from? I'm gonna turn it this way. I don't like facing it on my neighbors. She was on Saturday. Yeah, I see her videos all the time. I actually see her on every single social media I have right now. I see her on Threads. I see her on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. She's everywhere. And she's doing good too, so she's doing really good. How is Vegas Dawn anyway? And Cinnamon. I haven't seen Vegas Dawn or Cinnamon in a while. Alright. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you remember, it was really small back then. But now it's like, it's huge. You remember when it was a little baby cactus? Now look how big it is. He's doing good? Okay. That's good. And they're babies. But yeah, I think Yoanch is coming up right now. So I'm gonna end my stream because I gotta start paying bills and stuff like that. But I'll be back on tomorrow at 5:15, 5:20 sunrise stream, Pacific Standard Time. And hopefully everybody have a wonderful, blessed day today. Be safe, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself. Know that you're worth it, know that you're loved, and I love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Somebody